Hello boys, welcome back to another session of video tutorials, and this session is meant for class 12th biology as well as computer science students. This is for your preparation of UPSC-NDA. You may recollect that I have said from biology part there will be 40 to 44 marks in UPSC-NDA, and as part of it we need to discuss around 8 topics. And one of the topics that we have been discussing since last session is cell, the unit of life, cytoplasm, protoplasm, and cell organelles, various cell organelles. If you have downloaded last 10 years UPSC question papers, and in that biology portion if you have analyzed, at least 2 questions will be coming from this topic. So last time I have covered 25 questions. This time we will cover remaining questions from this topic. And also I want all the computer boys to listen and observe my videos of this chapter, and this chapter videos will be in class 11th. That is chapter number 8, Cell, the Unit of Life. So through YouTube, which I have posted, you can see these chapter videos. You will understand better because there are the diagrams, photos and videos, all that. And then your understanding will be better. Coming back, question number 26 up to 25 we discussed last time. Now 26, single envelope system is characteristic of. Single envelope means only one layer is present, which is that prokaryotic cell. Now here I said again, what is prokaryotic cell? Pro means primitive, karyon means nucleus. Very primitive nucleus is present in an organism. Such an organism or cell is called prokaryotic organism or prokaryote or prokaryotic cell. And eukaryotic cell, on the other hand, U means very clear. What is very clear? Karyon, nucleus. So in eukaryotic cell there is a very clear nucleus. Along with nucleus, every cell organelle, mitochondria, Golgi body, lysosomes, ribosomes, all that will have their own layers, plasma membrane or cell membranes. And of course none or both. The answer is obviously prokaryotic because single layer will be covering the entire body. Question 27, cell boundary of animal cell. In animal cell, as you know in junior classes, only plasma membrane will be there. Cell wall will be the outermost layer in case of plant cell. So none of these are both. Obviously it is the plasma membrane or cell membrane. 28, the granular structure found attached with ER, endoplasmic reticulum. As we said, there are 2 types of ER, endoplasmic reticulum. Smooth endoplasmic reticulum, rough endoplasmic reticulum. In smooth as computer boys must understand that endoplasmic reticulum is something like a railway bridge. It connects 2 things. What is that it connects? Nuclear membrane with the plasma membrane or cell membrane. So it runs across the cell. So it helps in stratification and it increases the volume. So on those layers, if ribosomes are present, then we say it is rough endoplasmic reticulum. So ER provides place for ribosomes to sit on. Then we say rough endoplasmic reticulum. On the other hand, if there are no ribosomes on it, then it is smooth endoplasmic reticulum. So lysosomes are, suicidal bags, we said. Desmosomes are something different. Kinostome, something different. So what is obviously related with endoplasmic reticulum is ribosomes. Next, the powerhouse of the cell. Very expected question, very common. Most of the time this is asked in UPSC-NDA. The powerhouse of the cell is obviously mitochondria. Why mitochondria is powerhouse? Mitochondria consists of many respiratory enzymes, and all those respiratory enzymes will make ATP synthesis. since ATP, adenosine triphosphate, last session I said ATP is the energy currency of the cell, just like Indian government currency is rupee, like that energy currency of the cell is ATP, and ATP gets synthesized because of the presence of respiratory enzymes, and those enzymes are present in mitochondria. Hence, mitochondria is powerhouse of the cell. Then question 30, prokaryotes and eukaryotes have the common. What is common in that? Mitotic apparatus, that is during cell division. Histone is a protein, and genetic code is the common one because both prokaryotes and eukaryotes will have nuclear material. Mitochondria, of course, are different. Question 31, what is the name of fluid part of cytoplasm of the eukaryotic cells? What is the name of fluid part, liquid part of the cytoplasm? There's a protoplasm, cytokine, cytoplasmic inclusions, and matrix. Of course, matrix is the ground tissue, it has got a lot of fluid part. And protoplasm is the first formed liquid. Proto means first, plasm means liquid. Liquid that is formed first. So it is asking the question, name the fluid part of the cytoplasm. So protoplasm is part of the cytoplasm. Cytoplasm plus nucleoplasm is equal to protoplasm. Question 32, which of the following is not available in animal cells? Obviously, plastids. And plastids, as you know, are of three types, mainly chloroplasts. They are having green colored chlorophyll, and the green colored chlorophyll makes the plants to undergo photosynthesis and help in formation of starch. Now, in case of animal cells, we don't require plastids because we have well developed digestive system. Mitochondria is there in both, lysosomes are both, centrosomes are both, so obviously it is the plastids. Question 33, which part of the cells are concerned with respiration? Just now we said in mitochondria, in the matrix of the mitochondria, many respiratory enzymes will be there. There are structures called F1 particles. These F1 particles are responsible for respiration, Krebs cycle, all that, and it produces ultimately ATP, adenosine triphosphate. Hence, mitochondria have a lot of respiratory enzymes. So it is directly connected with respiration. Which part of the cell contain hydrolytic enzyme? Hydros, water, lytic, breaking, hydrolytic enzyme that breaks the water. And flagella, it can break. Centrosome, part of the chromosome, not related. Ribosome, it is responsible for protein synthesis. Now, what is left out? Lysosomes. And if you recollect from your memory, in my last session I said lysosomes are suicidal bags of the cell. So, since they are suicidal bags of the cell, naturally they are responsible for the hydrolytic function, and hydrolytic enzymes will have to be present in lysosomes. And question 35, microfilaments are made up of. In the chapter I discussed, if you come to the fag end of the videos, I was discussing with the class 11th about microfilaments. So microfilaments are basically, they are made up of proteins, and there is arrangement of microfilaments in the form of 9+0, 9+2, like that, in cilia, flagellum, like that. So please go through that. You will understand that microfilaments are basically made up of proteins. And some fill in the blanks. The fluid mosaic model of plasma membrane was proposed by Singer and Nicholson. That's not Sanger, Singer and Nicholson. Most abundant lipid in plasma membrane is phospholipid, because there is a glycolipid also. So you must remember phospholipid, biphospholipid layer intersected with proteins. That's what Singer and Nicholson model, fluid mosaic model of the plasma membrane says. And Golgi complex plays a major role in translational modification of proteins. The post synthesis of protein plays a major role of Golgi complex, and basically it is also for excretion, throwing out waste products. And just now we said The lysosomes are organelles enclosed by a single membrane, and remember, they are suicidal bags of the cell. And colchicine treated cells are arrested in spindle formation during mitosis and meiosis. Again, I want you to see this chapter in class 11th. I have started this chapter. Please follow that. You will understand. There will be thread-like structures during cell division, mitosis or meiosis, running across the cell, and the cytoplasm will form thread-like structures, and that is called spindle. And the spindle formation helps in making the chromosomes move in opposite diagonally, north pole and south pole. That's how the chromosomes get separated, and spindle formation takes that credit. Plant cell wall, of course, is very common question, expected question. Cellulose. Cellulose is present in the cell wall. And powerhouse of the cells, just now I said another expected question, mitochondria. And peroxisome contains, as the name itself says, oxidative enzymes, the enzymes that help in oxidation, and particularly in digestive system, this comes. And histone is a protein, and it is enriched with the basic amino acids like histidine, lysine, and arginine. You must remember it as HLA, histidine, lysine, and arginine. And kinetochore is the attachment site for spindle fibers. The spindle fibers on both North Pole and South Pole will have an attachment, that's kinetochore, and that kinetochore in turn will be formed by nucleolus. In case in UPSC-NDA exam, if he asks you cell organelle, which is responsible for cell division, you must not get confused. He will give you, to confuse you, he will give both nucleus as well as nucleolus. You must answer nucleolus. Nucleolus will form the kinetochore. Kinetochore will be attaching that spindle fibers, and the spindle fibers will be running along the length of the cell. So particularly computer boys, if you can follow and see the videos of class 11th 2 chapters, that is cell, the unit of life, and cell cycle and cell division, it will help you to understand better. And I do not want any one of you to mug the answers. Please